engines ignite, modifieds lined up under bright track lights. Slide jobs flying, throttle down tight. It's our racing glory, it's time to fight. Ethan Bill's up front, eyes on the prize. Damian Ward chasing fire in his eyes. Kenny Goodney's holding that outside line. Caleb Durgan's waiting for his perfect time. Feel the roar, feel the rush, dirt and grit. Every driver's dream, every fan's perfect hit. Slide shot through the wheel, cushion in play. This is where the legends are made every day. Randy Johnson charging, no slowing down. T. Clem's making moves, eyes on the crown. Logan Herbert smooth, pulling off the pass. Brandon Barhart's on it, showing his class. Race chats buzzing, stories unfold. Trash talk, laughter, and drivers bold. From the green flag drop to the checkers wave. It's hard, it's hustle, it's the road of the brave. Feel the roar, feel the rush, dirt and grit. Every driver's dream, every fan's perfect hit. Slide shot through the wheel, cushion in play. This is where the legends are made every day. Hitting that cushion, tires bite deep. One wrong move, you'll spin, you'll weep. Bumpers tap, tensions flare. Racing's a gamble, all's fair out there. Every lap counts, stakes are high. In this race, only the best get by. Feel the heat, feel the drive. This is where racing truly comes alive. Feel the roar, feel the rush, dirt and grit. Ethan Bill's leading, Ward's not gonna quit. Slide job through the wheel, cushion in play. This is where the champions are made. Come on, one day, so turn it up, let's ride tonight. On MDI TV, under the bright lights. From green to checkered, it's all on the line. Monday night modifieds where stars align.
Feel the thunder roll, the clay's flying, engines roaring full. Side by side, leaning into the fight, chasing that checkered flag at night. We're burning up dirt, kicking up dust. Ain't nothing like racing with the rest of us. British steel, we're tough as nails, one lap closer. Breaking trails from green to checkered, all out attack. We're born for the dirt, ain't looking back.
I see those Damian Ward fans getting up in there, getting ready to get into session. Sorry I'm a little bit late here. I forgot that I raced since the last time I streamed and had to adjust my settings. Looks like we got Caleb Durgan, Curtis Griffin, Damian Ward, Drew Alton, Dylan Yeager, Evan C., Hayden Cardwell. Holy cow, this is one hell of a field. 62-71 SOF. Gonna send two cars home here tonight. Holy shit, I see Mike Buono out there. Who the hell let that guy in? What's up, country boy? I don't know about you guys, but I got my popcorn ready. Gonna get in there just in time for qualifying.
This is our anthem, this is our creed. Dirt track living is all we need. Giving it all, no room for slack. Down in the mud and we're never looking back.
Just in time for qualifying. Can you be a mod? I don't usually worry about it. All right. All right, who's going to be the first one out on the track? These guys pulling out on the track here in a minute. Let's see who is going to be our first victim of the night. It looks like Loic Going to be the first one to jump out on the track here tonight. We go ahead and put best times up as we roll with Loic in the number 74 Ducharme Speed machine as he's going to grab the wall and he's going to go ahead and reset and try this one again. What's up, Coffee? What's up, Coffee? Logan Hickerson out on the track also. We're going to jump over to Hickerson. He's in the number 10 student driver machine. No number 98 tonight. That is crazy. Swank's pulling out on the track, but we're going to take a lap here with Logan Hickerson as he comes out of turn at number 4. Let's see where he's going to put that number 10 machine here tonight. Sets the bar. It is going to be a 14.193 for Logan Hickerson. Talon Willis out on the track. Let's see if Hickerson's able to pick it up here on lap number 2 as he comes out of turn number 4. Usually they don't. And on par, he does not, as we're going to watch Michael Swank as he's going to go out there with a 14.230. Talon Willis just about done with his first lap as he comes through turn number 3 and 4. He's going to go second quick with a 1.96. Pasta going to go quick time with a 1. What is that, a 1.35? I can't even tell. There goes Drew Alton to the top of the charts. He was feeling confident for this one with a 1.33. So Drew Alton to the top of the charts. We're going to jump on here as Damian Ward's out on the track in the number 31. Big Block Modifieds. Yep. What's up, Clint? Damian Ward out of turn number 4. Let's see where he's going to set his bar here tonight. He's going to go 10th quick, make it 11th quick, as Evan C is going to push him down a little bit further. Damian Ward, not with the lap he wanted here in qualifying. Here's a name we don't see often in the big blocks. It's going to be Hayden Cardwell in the number 27J down the back straightaway. Let's see where he's able to put it. Mike Buono out on the track, currently 14th quick on the board. Nick Brundage is out there qualifying. Let's see where Hayden Cardwell going to put this thing. He's going to go 3rd quick with a 1.53. So Drew Alton currently at the top of the charts here tonight as Tyler Reed going to go up to 7th quick. Good run for him. We have no. Oh, we do have Durgan. Durgan's all the way back at 14th. He's got a lot of work to do here tonight as it looks like Drew Alton going to go out there with the quick time. All right, let's get ready for heat race number 1 as they get out on the track. We're going to change this to gap. Starting on the pole here tonight in heat race number 1, it's going to be the number 100 of Drew Alton. Outside of him in the 27J, it's going to be Hayden Cardwell. Starting inside, row number 3 in the number 4 machine. Man, that looks a lot like Norwood's car. It's going to be Dylan Yeager. Outside of him in the number 1, it's going to be Tyler Reed. Starting inside, row number 3 here tonight in the number 14 machine, it's going to be Peyton Talbot. Outside of him in the number 10, it's going to be MDI-TV eDirt's most popular driver, Logan Hickerson. Starting inside, row number 4 here tonight in the number 97 machine, it's going to be T. Clem. Outside of him in the 45 JR, it's going to be Nicholas Ham. Starting inside, row number 5 here tonight in the number 27 Public Enemy machine, it's going to be Michael Swank. Outside of him in the 916, it's going to be Nick Brundage. 8 laps here in heat race number 1. Top 7 going to transfer through. Everybody else off to the Consi. Who's your pick here in heat race number 1? I'll tell you what, Drew Alton was awful confident here tonight. Yeah, we got to wait for the next one for Damian. Damian's in heat race number 2. Did not get the qualifying time he wanted. There's a lot. I mean, there's just a lot of good guys in this field. Pace truck going to pull off of turn number 2. He is off the track there, coming down the back straightaway. Drew Alton going to set the field off in turn number 3 and 4. I think I need to turn the car sounds up just a tick as they head into turn number 3 and 4, waiting for that green flag. Green flag is out. Green flag's out as they come out of turn number 4. Down the front straightaway, going to be Drew Alton leading the way. Here comes Dylan Yeager down low, up underneath Cardwell. Out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Can he get it to stick on the bottom side? Looks like Hayden's got a good line up top, but here comes Yeager down low. Yeager got to get in line out of turn number 4. That's going to allow Tyler Reed to look up underneath in turn number 1 and 2. Going to be single file out of turn number 2. Nope. Tyler Reed going to stay down low. They're going to try to take it 3 wide. There's contact. Cardwell goes around. Cardwell, Yeager, big wreck out of turn number 4. Big wreck out of turn number 4. These guys are going to get it situated as we go back up to the front. Going to be Drew Alton, Tyler Reed. Nick Ham's going to sneak through. He's going to be in the number 3 spot. Logan Hickerson, T. Clem, Cardwell, and Dylan Yeager, your top 7, looking to transfer their way through. So definitely shaking things up a little bit. Looks like Swank going to get the worst of that one. He is back in that number 10 spot as we watch Drew Alton lead the way. Willie when he raced number 1. Down into turn number 1 and 2 down the back straightaway. They got quite a distance between them. We got to go back here to the number 3 spot as Nick Ham and Hickerson are duking it out for that position out of turn number 4. Through turn number 1 and 2, it's going to be Hickerson trying to dig that bottom side. Watch for those powdered donuts down on the bottom. What's up, Big Bacon? Hey, it's been a while. Out of turn number 4, down the back front straightaway, looking for turn number 1 and 2. 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go. Watching Logan Hickerson digging that bottom side. Almost slides up into Ham. He's going to slide back in line. Down into turn number 3 and 4. White flag in the air. Here comes Hickerson. Looking down low down the front straightaway. Down into turn number 1 and 2. It's going to be single file up at the front. Drew Alton looking to take the win, but Hickerson looking for third. He's going to get up underneath Ham. Into turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be a drag race out of 4. It's going to be Alton, Reed, Ham, Hickerson, Clemens, Cardwell, and Yeager. As I choke on my popcorn, it has definitely. That's good. Are you still going live? It's been a while since I've even looked. Life's just been crazy. We're about to get 2 or 3 feet of snow tonight. Well, between tonight and tomorrow. On top of the 4 feet we got last week. All right, let's get ready for heat race number 2. Starting on the pole here tonight. It's going to be the number 1 of Joey Lindgren. Outside of him in that, or number 44 of Joseph Lindgren. Starting in second on the outside of row number 1. Would have been missing. You haven't missed a whole lot yet. There was a little bit of contact. Cardwell and Yeager ended up going the wrong way. Starting in that number 2 spot on the outside of row number 1, it's going to be the number 33 of Evan C. Inside row number 2 here tonight, it's going to be the 611 of Logan Herbert. Outside of him in the number 74, it's going to be Loic Bernay. Starting inside row number 3 here tonight in the number 2 machine, I'm assuming, it's going to be Kieran Roundtree. Outside of him in the number 10M, it's going to be Talon Willis. Starting inside row number 4 here tonight in the number 17 machine, it's going to be Caleb Durgan. Outside of him in the number 32, it's going to be Damian Ward. Starting inside row number 5 here tonight. What number is he running? He's running his old number, the 643 of Mike Buono. Outside of him in the number 22, it's going to be Curtis Griffin. Looking for the green flag this time by out of turn number 4. When is Lindgren going to fire him off? We're about to find out as I head into turn number 3. Green flag is out. We got one going for Caleb Durgan. We got one going for Lindgren. Green flag is out as they head into 1 and 2. Going to be Lindgren leading the way. Evan C in second. Let's go take a look at this battle. It looks like, wow, where did Herbert go? He went backwards in a hurry. He's back to the number 6 spot. He's got trouble as Durgan's looking up underneath them. Oh, they're 3 wide in the rear, down into turn number 1 and 2. 3 wide. Buono on the bottom. Roundtree in the middle, Griffin up high as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Roundtree doesn't like it. He's going to pull out as we got a battle for the number 6 spot. Here comes, Herbert's going to lean on Durgan. Pushes him up the track. Griffin's going to get into Durgan. Durgan all the way back to 10th. Down the back straightaway to turn number 3 and 4. It looks like Herbert and Durgan are out right now. It's going to be Buono and Roundtree in as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Getting dicey right here back in the back as they come out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway, Griffin into the back of Herbert as they head into 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4, here comes Durgan looking down low out of turn number 4. It's going to be 4 laps complete. We got 4 laps to go. Do we got a battle for the lead? Evan C is looking, but not quite there. We're going to go back for the battle for the transfer. Right now it is Roundtree in that number 2. And here comes Durgan looking up underneath Herbert out of turn number 4. Can't quite get it to stick. They head into 1 and 2. Durgan's going to roll that bottom. They're going to make it 3 wide. Roundtree in that bubble spot as they come out of turn number 2. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Here comes Herbert down low up underneath Roundtree. Out of turn 4. Can't get the spot. It's going to be 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go. Desperation starting to set in here. Will we get a big battle? Will we see a door for that transfer spot? Into turn number 3 and 4. White flag in the air. 1 lap to go. 1 lap to go as they come across the line down into 1 and 2. Here comes Herbert down low. Durgan trying to think about the middle as they come out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway through turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be Lingron with the win. Evan C. Burnett, Willis, Ward, Buono, Roundtree going to go to the feature here tonight. Herbert, Durgan, and Griffin going to the Consi. How about that? Who would have ever thought those two be going to the Consi? Getting ready for the LCQ. We are sending 2 of these guys home here tonight. Starting on the pole here tonight in the LCQ, it's going to be the 916 of Nick Brundage. Outside of him in the number 611, it's going to be Logan Herbert. Starting inside row number 3, it's going to be the number 14 of Peyton Talbot. Outside of him in the number 17, it's going to be Caleb Durgan. Inside row number 3, it's going to be the number 27 of Michael Swank. And rounding out the field in that number 6 spot, it's going to be Curtis Griffin. 10 laps here, 4 cars transfer through. Will they survive? That's the question here tonight as they look to set off. Waiting on Herbert to grid up. You mean 916? Did I say 619? Curtis Griffin? It might get exciting here. He might have a chance. He might just have to sit back and watch this transpire. Grab your popcorn. We're going to get ready for some green flag action as they come out of turn number 2. They're going to stack them up 2 by 2. They're going to get 1 to go at the line. Let me know in the chat who you're rooting for in the LCQ. Who's going home and who is staying? No, you're good. You're good. I wasn't sure if I misspoke, so I had to ask. Looking for the green flag this time by Pace Truck. Going to pull off here off of turn number 2. They're going to get him stacked up. It's going to be Brundage and Herbert on that front row. Will Durgan just try to skate his way through, or will he try to take the win here in the B main? We're about to find out as they head into turn number 1 and 3 and 4. Green flag is out. Green flag's out as they come out of turn number 4. Brundage is going to bind it up out of 4. He gets a little tight, almost into Herbert. He gets hit from behind. Talbot into the back of Brundage. Brundage and Talbot going to lose the field. Here comes Herbert out front. Durgan all over the back of him as they come out of turn number 4. Down the front straightaway. This could be an A-main win here, watching these two run as they come out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway, looking for 3 and 4. They're going to send it in on the high side. Durgan hunting that number 611. You know, whoever called Griffin could be right here. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. Here comes Durgan. Durgan going to slide it in 3 and 4. Durgan slides it in 3 and 4. Herbert back with the cut down out of turn 4. They touch down the front straightaway into 1 and 2. Herbert gets the inside tire up the track. Durgan back with the cut down. Here comes Griffin looking to take advantage down to the bottom side in 3 and 4. He's going to slide it almost into Durgan. He threads the needle out of turn 4. Cut down by Herbert. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Herbert going to slide back into that number 2 spot. Cut down by Griffin. He's going to cut up underneath down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Griffin going to slide back up into that number 2 spot out of turn number 4, down the back front straightaway, down into turn number 1 and 2, side by side. Herbert looking to make the pass, but Griffin going to have the run on the outside, down the back straightaway into 3 and 4. Here comes Herbert with the slide in 3 and 4. He's going to slide up the track, cut down by Griffin, down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Here comes Griffin in the 22. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. The 611 up high of Herbert. Griffin down low in the 22. Talbot's going to pull out as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Here comes Swank in the 27. Battle's going to be for second as Durgan tries to drive away from this as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway. Great battle here for the number 2 spot. Down into turn number 3 and 4. They're going to get 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go. Griffin in that number 2 spot. He's going to seal the deal into turn number 1 and 2, but Herbert's going to give him a bump up the track out of turn number 2. Yeah, return of the Timu Donuts. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Slide job by Herbert. Here comes Griffin back low. He's going to slide him in 1 and 2. No, he doesn't slide him. He stays down low. Herbert's going to get the run off the high side. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be checkered flag out of turn 4. Cut down by Herbert. It's going to be Durgan, Herbert, Griffin, Swank going to the feature here tonight. Brundage and Talbot going home. What a race for a second we just watched there. That was some good racing. Herbert took himself out of the opportunity for the win, getting that donut. As we're going to get ready for tonight's main event. I really shouldn't eat popcorn while I'm trying to stream. Wow. It always gets stuck in the back of your throat. That's not what I want. This is what I want. All right, let's get ready for tonight's starting lineup. Starting on the pole here tonight. It might be a surprise to some of you, but he came in with a ton of confidence. It's going to be the number 100 of Drew Alton. Outside of him, in the number 44 machine, it's going to be Pasta Joey Lingron. Starting inside, row number 2 here tonight in the number 1 machine, it's going to be Tyler Reed. Outside of him in the number 33, it's going to be Evan C. Starting inside, row number 3 in the 45 JR, it's going to be Nicholas Ham. Starting outside of him in the number 74, it's going to be the crazy Canadian, Loic Bernier. Starting inside, row number 4 in the number 10 machine, it's going to be MDI TV E-Dirt's most popular driver, Logan Hickerson. Outside of him in the 10M, it's going to be Talon Willis. Starting inside, row number 5 here tonight in the number 97 machine, it's going to be T-Club. And one of the favorites in the stream, it's going to be the number 32 of Damian Ward. Starting inside, row number 6 here tonight in the number 27J, it's going to be Hayden Cardwell. Outside of him in the 643, it's going to be Mike Buono. Good to see Buono back out here. Starting inside, row number 7 here tonight in the number 4 machine, it's going to be Dylan Yeager. Outside of him in the number 2, it's going to be Kieran Roundtree. Starting inside, row number 8 in the number 17, it's going to be Caleb Durgan. Outside of him in the 611, it's going to be Logan Herbert. Starting inside, row number 9 is a green flags out. We got trouble already as they come out of turn number 4. Big trouble in the back. They're going to keep it straight. Michael Swank going to get the worst of that one. They're still binding it up as they are 2 and 3 wide out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Looking for turn number 3 and 4. They're going to get it straight finally as Drew Alton leads the way. Damn, I didn't realize we were already ready to go green. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. We're going to go back here where we got some battling. Here comes Reed looking to pass Ham. Out of turn number 4, he's going to take that spot. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Nicholas Ham looking down low. Can't quite get there as I head through turn number 3 and 4. Single file. As we got a battle for second as Evan C. and Joey Lingron going to duke it out through turn number 1 and 2. Evan C. going to roll that bottom side out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Lingron now back to that number 3 position as they head through turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be 4 laps complete. Let's go back here and see what is going on. Looks like Hickerson going to sit in that number 7 spot as Loic has fallen back 2 spots to the number 8 position as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Here comes Buono. Buono with a good run here. Solid top 10 would be good for him as they come out at 4. Here comes Ward to the outside. Oh, it is getting dicey up here as a one of Tyler Reed trying to find his way around Lingron as they head through turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be all Drew Alton out front as he comes out of turn number 4, down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Nicholas Ham almost into the back of Tyler Reed as they head through turn number 1 and 2. What's up, Madman? Down the back straightaway. Looking for turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be nose to tail for that number 4 spot. Down the front straightaway to turn number 1 and 2. Here comes Talon Willis looking down low. Can't get it to stick. He's going to fall back. Looks like Loic has made his way around Hickerson. Here comes Damian Ward. Damian Ward on the move. He's got Herbert behind him as they come out of turn number 4. Caleb Durgan struggling right now, sitting back here in that number 13 spot as him and Caden Cardwell almost make contact. We're going to jump back up here as we watch this battle out of turn number 4. Well, I am banned from row stock. Down through turn number 1 and 2, down the back straightaway. Looking for turn number 3 and 4. They're trying to get this one situated as Tyler Reed trying to look to the outside of Lingrod as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Sorry, 1 and 2 down the back straightaway. Here comes Tyler Reed to the bottom side. He's going to slide Lingrod into turn number 3 and 4. Sliding up the track. Here comes Lingron back down low. He's going to keep the spot as they head into 1 and 2. Lingron going to slide up the track as Reed's going to cut down out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Drag race into turn number 3. Oh, he's going to slide up that track. Cut down by Lingron. What a nail biter we got here as they head into 3 and 4. Lingron going to toss it up the track as Reed cuts back down out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway into 3 and 4. Back and forth into turn number 3 and 4. Oh, Reed pushes it too hard up the track. Easy crossover by Lingron. Lingron takes the spot back in 1 and 2. Here comes Reed looking back down low. He's now got Nick Ham on his heels as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn 4, down the front straightaway. Reed's going to lose ground as here comes Willis to the bottom side as Ham had to check up. Ham's going to thread the needle out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. They're going to be 3 wide into turn number 3 and 4. Ham slides up the track. Reed looking where to go. He's going to cut all the way down, 3 wide across the line. What a battle here for that number 4 spot as they head through turn number 1 and 2 down the back straightaway. Reed's going to lose a ton of ground. Loick's up in the mix. Here comes Damian Ward in that number 32. It is chaos back here from 4th on back as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Will's going to slide. Oh, a little bit of contact as Loic gets in the back of Ham. Ham's able to hold on to it. He's going to take the number 4 spot into turn number 3. Ham's going to push up the track. Here comes Willis down to the bottom as they head into turn number 1 and 2. He's going to slide up the track. Ham going to cut back down. Oh, contact as Ward and Reed make contact. Reed's going to fall way back in the number 1. Wow, this is crazy up here as Drew Alton is pulling away from the pack. We're going to keep an eye on this battle. Here comes Willis back with a slide up the track. Nick Ham cuts back down out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway to turn number 3 and 4. Easy slide by Ham. Cut down by Willis out of turn number 4. Down the front straightaway. Willis with the spot at the line. Willis going to slide it into turn number 1 and 2. Ham's going to cut back down out of turn number 2 into 3 and 4. He's going to toss it up the track. Slides up to the top. Here comes Willis back down low. Easily has the spot at the line. Back and forth for this number 4 spot. Loic patiently sitting behind him. Griffin going to have issues. Griffin is in the pit. He is going to be out of this one as we watch the battle for the number 4 spot. Ham not able to pull the slider. He's got to get back in line. So this series of slides is chilled out for now, but here comes Loic. Loic's not done. He's going to ship it into turn number 3 and 4. Slides up the track. Ham back with the cut down out of turn number 4. Down the front straightaway. Looking for turn number 1 and 2. Oh, up and over the edge is Damian Ward. He's going to hold on to it as looks like Herbert's going to have a little bit of internet malfunction into turn number 3 and 4. Down the front straightaway, looking for turn number 1 and 2. Looks like Willis is closing in on that number 44. We're going to keep an eye on this battle as Herbert tries to find somewhere to go. Here comes Ward. Oh, Herbert going to slide up the track. Ward going to dig the high side out of turn 4. Ward gets the wall, but gets the spot at the line as they head into 1 and 2. Buono going to give Ward a little nudge up over the edge. Takes the spot out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Here comes Buono. Buono with a solid run here tonight as they come out of turn number 4. Down the front straightaway. He's going to ship it into 1 and 2. Up the track is Buono. He's got to pull out of it. Herbert's going to dig to the outside. Takes that spot back as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Lowick going back to work on that number 45 as it looks like Evan C is starting to close the gap on the 100. Maybe not. Maybe he just tossed it into turn number 1 and 2, and it was very deceptive. As they head through turn number 3 and 4, here comes Lowick looking up underneath him. Can't get it to run out of turn number 4. They're going to get back in line into turn number 1 and 2. Back here, it's chaos as we see contact between Durgan and Cardwell. Durgan stuck back here in the number 12 spot. He hasn't really moved forward or backwards since he's got here. He is struggling here tonight in that number 17. Late season struggles for the number 17 as he tries to get it figured out as they come down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Battle for that number 5 spot starting to heat up as Lowick puts the pressure on the 45 JR of Nicholas Ham out of turn number 2 as we're ready to complete 30 laps as they come out of turn number 4. How about Drew Alton in a 1 and 2? He told me earlier he wanted an interview. He says, if I'm the biggest charger, make sure you interview me. I didn't have to interview him for that because he can't be the biggest charger. I told him the best way to get an interview is a win, and he's looking to do that here tonight as they head into 1 and 2. Here comes the battle for third as Willis going to throw a slide on Lingron. Lingron back with the cut down. Willis gets the wall down the back straightaway. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Willis up high. Lingron down low out of turn 4. Willis going to have it at the line as Lingron's going to try the bottom side in turn number 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway to turn number 3 and 4. Drew Alton continues to lead the way. We're watching the battle for third as the battle for fifth is also heating up as they head down into 1 and 2. So Willis has raced his way into a podium as we jump back here to the battle for fifth as Lowick all over the back of Nick Ham through turn number 3 and 4. 34 laps in the books. We've kept it lean and green so far as they head into 1 and 2. Out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Looking for turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be 35 laps complete. We got 15 laps to go. I don't know why my daughter thinks she should text me while I'm streaming. Out of turn number 4, Evan Siege starting to chip away at the lead by Drew Alton. Drew Alton's got 14 laps to hold on. Can he hold off one of the best on the sim? The 33 of Evan C as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Back to the battle for fifth as Lowick still over the back of the 45 JR as they come into turn number 4. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Lingron trying to reel back in the 10M. We got racing all over. We got one around. Hickerson around. Caution flag comes out. Oh, could this be bad news for Drew Alton? This might not be bad news for Drew Alton. Let's see what happened to Logan Hickerson. Oh, T-Clem got it in the back of him. First caution flag of the night. Going to be a 12-lap shootout. It'll be a 2x2 start. This actually might not be a bad thing for Drew Alton. If it looked like Willis had a little bit of speed. If he can hold up Evan C a little bit, Drew Alton can get out to a lead, maybe drive away with this one. Unless we get a series of cautions here, this could be interesting. Definitely looking to be an interesting finish here tonight. Don't go anywhere. 12-lap winner is 33. It's a good chance. You can't ever count out Evan C. All right, looking for the green flag this time by as they come down the back straightaway. Going to be Drew Alton and Evan C. When will Drew fire him off as they head into turn number 3 and 4? There you go. Good start. Out of turn 4, Drew Alton on the gas. Green flag is out. Drew waited on that one perfectly. Waited for Evan C to throttle it up, try to roll forward. As soon as he stopped, got on the gas. But he still got Evan C all over the back of him into turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4, Alton trying to hold on. Here comes Evan C down low. He's up underneath, down into 1 and 2. He's going to push C down into turn number 1 and 2, but C's going to dig out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Drew trying to play some defense here, pitching the 33 down as they come out of turn number 4. It's going to be Evan C at the line as they make contact into turn number 1 and 2. Evan C takes the lead out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. They're 3 wide behind him, heading into turn number 3 and 4, trying to figure out. Here comes Nick Ham down low. Could Nick Ham walk away with a podium? Out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. Ham digging that bottom side in the 45 JR as they come out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway, here comes Lingron to the high side into turn number 3 and 4. Looks like Alton might have used up those tires. As they come out of turn number 4, they're going to be 3 wide out of 4. Nick Ham down low. They're going to be 3 wide for that number 2 spot as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Lingron going to pull away. Here comes Talon Willis down to the bottom side. Ham down low. Willis almost around as there was no room. Contact further back as Caleb Durgan gets in the back of Willis. We got him turned around down the front straightaway. Is that going to be a caution? No caution flag. No caution flag. They're still beating and banging as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Big contact. Lots of things happen. Mike Buono getting the worst of that one as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Yellow flag comes out. All right, let's take a look and see if we can see everything that might have happened right here. Oh, my God. You know, those are the moments where somebody says something about the way Herbert can be. That was just kind of a dickhead move right there. Like, why are you wrecking for almost last? All right, so caution flag is out. Yeah, that was pretty bad. It is going to be a single file restart. Yeah, right? All right, we're going to be looking for some green flag action as Evan C leads the way. Let's see if they get that one to go this time by. That was wild. Pace lights are out as it's going to be Evan C leading the way. Lingron in second. Nick Ham in third. Drew Alton fourth. Loic in fifth as they come down the front back straightaway. Looking for the green flag this time by, I think, if I was a betting man, Drew Alton used those tires up, not thinking the caution was going to come out. We had a long green flag run. Green flag is out. Rarely do I do anything with the NASCAR side. Into turn number 1 and 2. Going to be Evan C out front. Lingron in second. Here comes Nicholas Ham. Nicholas Ham with a hot rod here tonight in that 45 JR. Out of turn number 4. Down the front straightaway. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Yeah, I get it, Barnhart. I get it. Out of turn number 2. It is Nick Ham digging that bottom side. Could he get a podium here tonight? Out of turn number 4, down the front straightaway. It is going to be 3 laps to go. Nick Ham going to work on the 45 as they come through turn number 1 and 2. He's going to lose ground, goes back to the bottom side into turn number 3 and 4. 2 laps to go at the line as we got a battle back behind these guys out of turn number 4. Damian Ward's been quiet here all night long in that number 32, quietly trying to peek his way into the top 5 as they come down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Here comes Damian Ward out of 4. White flag in the air. 1 lap to go. Oh, Ward gets the wall. Digs down to the bottom in turn number 1 and 2. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. Does he have the speed into turn number 3 and 4? It's going to be checkered flag in the air. Give the win to Evan C. Lingron second. Nick Ham third. Drew Alton, Loic Bernay, your top 5. Well, it was a good race and it was a bad race at the same time. We had a little bit of drama. All right, tonight's results for the big block modifieds Monday night modified action. It's going to be Evan C. with that number 1 spot. Lingron in second. Nicholas Ham in third. Going to be Drew Walton in that number 4 spot. Loic Bernier in fifth. Going to be Damian Ward in the number 6 spot. T. Clem in seventh. Logan Herbert in eighth. Going to be Roundtree in that number 9 spot. Mike Buono in 10th. Hayden Cardwell in 11th. Tyler Reed going to fall all the way back to that number 12 spot. Michael Swank in 13th. Logan Herbert in 14th. Going to be Talon Willis in that number 15 position. Caleb Durkin 16th. Curtis Griffin 17th. And Dylan Yeager in that number 18 spot. We're going to go see if Nick Ham has made his way into the Discord. I don't think Evan C. or Lingron will make it, but if they do, they're more than welcome to get themselves an interview. Oh, Nick Ham did make it. Well, hello, Nick.
Hey, buddy.
And you had a fast one tonight.
I'll take my
I
$100
wouldn't
bucks,
say I
though,
really
Buono.
had a fast one, but we
I'm
were
looking for it. We'll have
definitely
a look.
we're definitely knocking on the door
40
there at the end.
42
but,
out of-
You know, it's just Ethan got stuck in Florida. You know, this is me and T. Clem and Andrew had to kind of butt heads a little bit to get us rolling this week. Still think we're missing a little something, but we definitely have speed for sure.
You know, you had a great battle there. You and Talon were throwing slide jobs for, I don't know, what, about 10 laps there. You and Loic had a good race. I mean, right around where you guys were at, I mean, it got a little sketchy at times, but it seemed like everybody racing pretty respectful right around there inside that top, we'll say 7 or 8.
Yeah, I was surprised. I was surprised it went as green as long as it did there. I thought for sure we'd have a few yellows there at the end, but no, it was pretty clean. You know, Talon, I was just kind of trying to stay with him a little bit. I knew he had the preferred line. I knew he was going to drive away if I let him. So I was just kind of trying to slow his momentum up, and maybe I can get lucky and move up and run the line he's running, maybe keep him behind me for a few more laps, but that wasn't the case. I kind of just had to settle in and follow him, and then I was just trying to mirror whatever Joey and Talon were doing there at the end, and then I knew I had Loic knocking on my back door. You know, every corner we go in the corner, and he just throws a front bumper at my rear bumper. But it is what it is, you know. At the end we made it up here to third, and kind of surprised, you know.
You look great out there. I think if that race had been 75 laps, we might have had something for at least second, maybe first. But great run here for you tonight. Why don't you give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors?
Yeah, first and foremost, I gotta thank HC Racing and the Thrill Factory. You know, coming back with Andrew, Michael, and Ethan, it's a privilege. I kind of feel like I'm at home again. You know what I mean? ForgeGate Towing, Excavation Tech, Johnny M Plumbing and Heating, Fast 4 Racing Shocks, High Pressure Washing and Painting, WizFab, Garnet Insurance, BFP, Billy the Kid, just everybody that makes this deal happen.
Well, great run for you. Always good to see you have a good run, and look pretty much drama free for the most part. So enjoy that podium, and I'll see you later on, bud.
Thank you, James.
Later. All right, guys, that's going to be it for now. We'll be back later on with the super late models, 8:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's about, 1 hour from now. So make sure you got those notifications on. As always, appreciate it, user 634. Be safe and have a good night.